Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Now here's Bridges. And stolen by Gobert. And he's all alone. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And I like the hustle from Bogdanovich there. Getting rewarded for working hard in transition.
And it's Paul off the drive. Booker for three. That shot, no good. And Utah will come the other way. The three from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Ball passes to Booker. Goes up on the wing. And too long on the shot.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Paul, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
There's 2 fouls.
Ayton passes to Paul. Here's Crowder. Back to Ayton, and stolen by Gobert.
If you can stay active on defense, good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure two there.
And it's Ayton off the drive. O'Neal pulls it in. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Shoots from the line. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Paul for three. The rebound by the Jazz. Pass to Mitchell. Over Booker. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish. Continues to do so. What a dime.
Now here's Conley. Oh, Paul with the block. They retain possession. Second shot opportunity. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. Booker fires from way outside. That three's off the mark. Utah leading. Mitchell drives in. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Pass to Ayton. Ooh, poked away. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Shot on the wing. No luck on that one.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of
shot. Fires from the corner. He's off on that one.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Shot from 16. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Utah.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
For some reason, they've also had guys in the right spots on the offensive glass. Lots of putbacks. Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Goes back up. Pass to Conley. Shoots over Paul. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. The three. Utah gets it back. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Outside Paul. Driving to the basket. Here's Bridges. Stolen by Conley. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Missed inside.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Knocked loose. And now the Suns fast break. And Booker with the jam.
The attention Mikel had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
Conley against Paul. Here's Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit. And so it's Utah finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. And more NBA action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group for Utah right now. Out to the right wing. Here's Conley. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Paul. Crafty move. Pass to Aiden. Can't get it to fall. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Tries to break his ice. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
He hits the second from the line. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker's going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter.
And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter.
And another miss by Utah.
Okay, and he has not made 1 shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Here's Bogdanovic. Pass to O'Neal. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Mitchell against Booker. Here's Bridges. Ayton passes to Crowder. Here's Paul to the right side. 6 to shoot. Ayton finds Paul. And there's the lob. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Outside Conley. Lets it go from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Tipped. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. There's the drive. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Outside for Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
From deep, Conley. That one is off.
2 minutes.
For Phoenix, they've got just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Bridges passes to Ayton.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Here's Mitchell. Keeps it alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Paul for 3. Rebound, Utah. O'Neal's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Yeah, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Ayton passes to Paul. Left side Booker launches a 3. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Mitchell going inside. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Outside for Booker. They need this. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
With 1 on the clock. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Finally plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
So we conclude. Okay, Ali, appreciate it.
15.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Torrey Craig out there with Johnson. Then there's Campaign, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
On the break, the 3 from Craig. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
From deep, Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Conley. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And Gobert with a block. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep, Conley. The Suns clear it.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From deep, Johnson. There's the triple. The rebound by the Jazz. O'Neal's got rebound number 7 tonight. To the paint. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Craig. And so it's Utah with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. Called in by McGee.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Here's Shamet. Checked by Mitchell. Outside Payne. Craig passes to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To stop the drought. That's good from Craig. On the assist by Payne. Craig's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Conley against Payne. Craig with a steal. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Payne against Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And with a big lead, it's easy to take your foot off the gas like they did there.
The Suns have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Johnson a screen on Conley. And here's Payne outside. O'Neal pulls it in. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space, plenty of room that knocked down that one. Mitchell's got 13.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. Into the lane. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. .121 left in the third. And they get it back. Pass to Shamet. Fires the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Conley against Payne. Now here's Mitchell. Guarded closely. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Craig, good.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Conley passes to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Second chance effort. On the wing, Mitchell. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter.
Hey, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
It's blocked by Gobert. Here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Right side Mitchell. Stolen by Payne. Pass to Shamet. The three. Buries it from 3. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
Quick and clean with that shot attempt as Shamet knocks it in.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. The Suns need to get off a shot. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Stolen by Bridges. Paul for 3. Bridges outside. Booker for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes. Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Bridges passes to Paul. Down low. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Three-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Booker, the pass to Ayton. To the inside. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
From deep three-point range, Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From deep, rebounded by the Jazz. At one point, they led by 16. From deep, Conley. That one doesn't drop.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Pass to Gobert. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Paul with it. He's picked up by Conley. And here's Crowder from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Booker can't get it to go.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
The three from Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Booker, good.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. And another miss by Utah.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
It's Booker on the wing. From the arc. They get it back. Bridges outside. Bullseye!
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Mitchell drives in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And here's Crowder from the arc. This one's a 3. Out to Bridges. Outside Paul. Bridges passes to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Booker. Out left to the wing. Down low. Bridges finds Ayton and stolen by Gobert.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Ayton against Gobert. Stolen by Conley.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
Now Booker. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic.
the front court doors tonight between these two teams. That's where a lot of the focus is going to be.
Boy, we are going to see a ton of offense in the low post. Check out the painted area. What are the stats inside? The interior defense is going to have to be strong tonight.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the points.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Here's Mitchell. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Now here is Conley. The turnaround jumper.
Now Mike Conley is comfortable. It doesn't matter what area of the floor he's on. That time in the mid-range.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Young, right side. No good with the triple. Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Conley. And Utah again with the bucket.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Young looking around. Again, Young missing. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Nate McMillan. He knows they'll get an advantage if they can neutralize Rudy Gobert on the offensive end. Gobert's height and presence inside makes it really difficult for help defenders to leave him on drives. They'll try to stay at home in rotations a bit more because of that. But that's a pick-your-poison situation. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
To stop the run. That one also a miss for him. Just like the other 3 attempts this game.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Young. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets and knife inside.
Conley with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Herder, covered by Mitchell, and the officials call a traveling violation. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Conley feeling it out. The Jazz with another miss. The Hawks trailing. Young with the ball. Conley picks him up. Low block shot on the way. Connects. The jumper drops.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Goes up to the stripe. Again, Conley missing.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Here's Herder. Young pass to Herder. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Mitchell wide open. Gets a very good look and converts.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Now, here is Young. Going inside. Lob pass to Capella. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Young. Over Conley. No good off the back of the rim.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Left side Collins over Mitchell, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
I'll tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end. He's so good.
So at the end of 1 quarter to play, still a close game. Jazz leads by 1. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Atlanta, at the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. Now Conley. After the missed 3 from Trae Young, Conley gets the bucket.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. Had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Here is Conley after the basket by Atlanta.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
On its way from Young for 2. Hunter finds Young. From the arc, hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 5 points so far.
A high-usage player for a reason. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Conley, again, Conley missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Young dishes to Capella. It's Young on the wing for by Conley. Young, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Took him no time at all on that one. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch. No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Mitchell left side. Hunter with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Here's Young. Passes to Herter.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
It wasn't too long ago, Doris, that people referred to the NBA as a point guard league. Think that's still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than given credit for. So, no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over.
Here's Mitchell, following the basket by Trae Young, and that one is good.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Now, here is Young, 7 points in the game.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Again, Young missing. Jazz have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Here's Herter. Lets it go with a 3. Shot clock at 5. Count that bucket. Hunter's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thank you, David, and we'll be back. Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. For 3, Mitchell, it's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit relaxed here defending the triple.
One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
Here's Young, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. And shot on the way. The kick out to Young. Gets to the corner and buries it. Young's got 9.
What quickness from Young on that play. He gets the ball and gets to his release with great quickness.
Conley and Capella sends it back. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Hawks trail by 6. Young outside.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
Again, Young missing.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough. Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Again, Young missing.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
There's the pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Herter. He's got 5. Pass to Capella. Hawks passing it around. Young against Conley. 4 on the shot clock. Up there for Mitchell. Capella to pass to Collins. Rebounded by the Jazz. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And stolen by Hunter. Fast break for Hawks. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now, here is Young. 9 points in the game so far. Down low. And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Conley's shot is off.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And here's Young from the arc. O'Neal with the rebound.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Good by Mitchell.
challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
Conley against Young. Herder passes to Capella. Collins against Bogdanovich. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Now here's Conley. 10 points for him. Here's the triple. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Herder passes to Young. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Looking to get back on track here. Pass to Capella. The Hawks need to get off the shot here, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Here's Conley. The feed now to Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. Passes it to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks the 15-footer. Mitchell's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Young pass to Herder. The tray. Conley against Young. Shot from 12. Here's Herder. A 3-pointer off the mark. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound, Atlanta. Here's Collins. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Your chance, Dancer.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The Hawks trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
On the court for Atlanta. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herder. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Herder. Misses the 3. Jazz leading by 9. For 3, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Herder. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Now here's Conley. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Young passes to Capella. Screen by Capella. Charity stripe shot, and the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Young.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
Conley finds Gobert, and there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Now, here is Young. From deep. Collins passes to Young. Lets it go from deep. The pass to Herder from past the arc. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Young against Conley. From the line. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. And he drives in. It's rebounded by Herter. The Hawks trail by 5. Young with no one around. Connects from 3-point range.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. To the inside. Donovan. Sweet move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Donovan has got 4 points now in the quarter. Conley against Young. Outside Collins. No good on the triple. And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell with it. And Young picks him up defensively. To the middle. Mitchell looking it over. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young for 3. A rebound by the Jazz.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots from 12. Gobert can't hit. Hawks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th of 9. Young finds Collins.
And that one sent the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Really have the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
Collins against Bogdanovich. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Those 2 fouls.
Utah's on defense. It's a 3-point game. Hunter for 3. Hawks passing it around. Like it's 6. Young for 3. He's off from 3. And so it's Utah who's straight drive in the win. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous.
stuff, Allie. Thank you. It'll be the Heat off the tip. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Pass to Lowry. From downtown, counted from distance. And tonight, two established veteran teams, Smitty. You'd fit right in out there.
Yeah, veterans play the game with their mind versus their physicality and athleticism. You can win games just having a high basketball IQ.
For three, Robinson. And the Heat, another three.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
From deep, Conley nails it from three.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Left side, Robinson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Utah's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. The three from Mitchell, offensive board.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Launches it. Back to Lowry. Outside Robinson. 5 on the clock. Here's Tucker. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Outside Conley. And a miss there on the triple.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Pass to Tucker. There's the three. Miami, no good that time either. Utah with the ball. Takes a step back. Here's Mitchell. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Miami has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
And he gets the bucket.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Pass to Tucker. Lowry outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Utah. And here's Mitchell. Over Robinson. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper.
That jumper of Mitchell is superb. Has a great feel for when to take these mid-range shots.
Lowry drives in. Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Gobert. It's a one-on-one situation. Now Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
Here's Robinson. And here's Tucker. Back to Robinson. Over Mitchell. And that one's on target from the wing. Robinson's got 5 points.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
From deep, Conley. And no good. The Heat go the other way with it.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Sinks the tray.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
From deep, Conley. And Tucker pulls it down.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Lowry with it. 5 points in the game. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Butler outside. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Conley passes to Gobert. Mitchell against Butler. Gobert with it. Picked by Gobert. The three from Mitchell. They get it again. Adebayo with the rejection.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts. Using it well with that block.
Bogdanovich, no good. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Heat out in front. They lead by 3. And the second quarter.
Your chance, dancer. Your chance, dancer.
Good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
Setting the floor for Miami. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
The shot by Conley, no good. Miami's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Lowry finds Robinson, and that comes off the assist by Lowry. Robinson's got 6 in the quarter.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again. A capable scorer from all 3 levels, but what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders.
O'Neal on the wing. Robinson defending. And that one's good.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Robinson for 3. And again, Miami with a triple. And something Lowry's always had, great strength.
You know what? He helps set a physical tone for the team. That's what you expect from your 7-footer, not your 6-footer.
Here's Mitchell. Up again. It's good on the putback. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket in this one.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Outside Robinson. Let's go with a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Conley passes to Mitchell. Over Butler. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and the putback. Gobert's got 8 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Robinson from deep. The offensive rebound. Adebayo, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Butler with a steal. 3 on 3. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Mitchell misses.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight. For 3, Robinson. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Butler with the block.
Beautiful anticipation by Jimmy Butler. He sees the shot, and he's right there to block it.
Lowry outside. Off Off target from outside. Utah trailing here. Inside. Deflects the pass. Butler with a steal. For three, Robinson. That's a miss. Shooting 7 for 14 from the floor. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. A line change here for Miami.
Substitution.
And it's been tough going for their half-court offense.
Yeah, this defense is in their heads, anticipating their every move.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Takes a three. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Conley passes to Mitchell. Takes the three. On target from range. Mitchell's got 9.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
In the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Well, the Jazz shooting just 37% in the game. The 3 from Mitchell. And Hero grabs the board. The Heat with the lead.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
From deep, Conley. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Oladipo on the wing. Stolen by Conley. In transition, here come the Jazz. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Strus. Off target with the 3. Utah has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
And the three-pointer goes.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
From deep, Conley. Rebound by the Heat.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks. Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Hero outside. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Strus. Again, the Heat misses. Utah's gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts to the paint. Outside for Mitchell. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Dedmon.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Strus. Again, the Heat misses. Well, the Jazz shooting only 34% in this one. Looking to get back on track, and they recover it. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Doesn't go that time.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1-3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
To the middle. Yep, that one goes. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
With the step back. Outside Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Hero for three. Here's Dedmon. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Gobert. Inside. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Dedmon, good. And the Heat lead by 13. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
For three, Oladipo. The rebound by the Jazz. There's 31 seconds left in the third. O'Neal. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his first personal foul.
The first free throw is good. And the Heat with some changes. Good on both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Conley against Lowry. For three, Robinson. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Butler. For three, Robinson. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Miami Heat. They have a nice 9. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing that has to try and take away.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Setting the floor for the Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. Lowry, no good. Utah trailing here. Conley with the ball. Picked up by Lowry. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Tucker. Lowry outside. Fires for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
From the line. And it comes off the front of the rim. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Steps back. Butler passes to Lowry. The 3 is up. And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist from Lowry. And the Heat lead by 12. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. Now here's Mitchell. Butler with a steal. Here's the break. For 3, Lowry. Got a piece of it.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
First team foul.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Outside Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Butler.
Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
Stand with it, and Gobert with the high-flying tip dunk.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
The three from Mitchell. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Tucker gets it to go.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Butler. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Hits a three-pointer.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Miami has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Pass to Lowry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Here's Tucker. And again, Miami with a triple.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different. I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
From deep three-point range, Robinson can't hit. Well, the Jazz shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. Pass to Mitchell. A shot to stop the run. The rebound by Lowry. Adebayo from long range. Offensive rebound, Heat. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. That's tipped. Can't complete the lob. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And another miss by Utah. And it's Miami's ball. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Now Lowry. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
Checking out Utah's opening lineup. Here we go. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
I'm shocked that he didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
He gets it in there.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. O'Neal with it. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. Knocks it loose. Crowder with the steal. Bridges, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
The Jazz with another miss.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
And the wide open shot from Crowder, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. O'Neal up top, defended by Booker. Will it go? Bogdanovich, no luck. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Bridges kicks to Ayton. From downtown, there's the 3. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Here's Mitchell. Another miss by Utah.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Crowder finds Booker. Sinks the triple. Booker's got a line.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Conley, who's back up. And Gobert with the lay-in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
No good from Booker. Jazz trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Bogdanovich against Crowder. Pass to Gobert. Dishes it to Conley. Shoots over Bridges. Conley's shot is off.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And it's Mitchell missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Mitchell. Up again, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
And when Gobert goes up, he gets up. Airtime to spare as he slams the putback home.
And Ball puts up a deep three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball against Conley. Mitchell outside. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Conley's shot is off. Bridges passes the ball. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Phoenix ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone.
All right, looking coming out of the court. Come on and get loud.
And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game.
With anything, whether it's business, work.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Conley, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They've led by as many as 11 points. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And that one hits back iron.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Mitchell against Crowder. Mitchell dishes to Conley. Over Paul. Conley's shot is off.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And the Suns miss again. Jazz trail by 7. Pulls up from the corner. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Booker against Mitchell.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Back to Booker. Launches a three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got his third basket of the night.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Here's Conley. Again, Conley missing.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich looking around. Off the left rim and out.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense. Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Here's Conley. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. And then Mitchell hit the double.
Powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by Phoenix.
Ball outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space.
All right, David, thank you. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. A nice shot by Booker. I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brett Berry. Brett, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
There's Shamet. Stolen by O'Neal. Mitchell left side. Shoots over Shamet. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Fires from deep. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your Suns.
And he sinks the second. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Conley dishes to Mitchell. This one for 3. That shot missing. Now the Suns take it the other way. Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah, fast break. Mitchell wide open. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And it's Shamet missing. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 11 points.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Now the pass to Shamet. Three-pointer. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in this game. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. No one near Conley as he lets it go from outside off the mark.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
On the wing, Mitchell. Shoots over Shamet. Johnson wide open. He fires. And he's good on the 3 ball. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Mitchell outside. Conley with the 3. Another miss by Utah. Phoenix leading by 23. Here's Craig. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
McGee finds Payne. Another three for Phoenix.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Conley with the three. Frames the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on JaVale McGee. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Utah ball.
With 1 on the clock. And so it's the Phoenix Suns cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point.
All right, looking coming out of the court.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee. Johnson is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point. Outside Conley. He kicks it to O'Neal. The dish to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Conley. Shamet with the steal. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And it's McGee with the jam.
Changing his quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
The defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Utah another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Craig. And here's Payne. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Conley with it. Now guarded by Payne. And the pass to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Fires for 3. Ball's knocked loose. And Utah turns it over again. Suns leading by 18. Payne looking around. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. Here's Gobert, second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Payne passes to McGee. Now here's Craig. Johnson outside. The 3. That one's not going to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Kicks to Conley. Six to shoot. Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered by Shamet. They get it back. Out to Conley. And stolen by Payne. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Shamet on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
On the 3 off target. Jazz trail by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. It's not sure. Booker.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Bogdanovich with it. From deep three-point range, there's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Kane can't hit. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mitchell outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside.
These teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position, filling out the middle.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Conley with the ball, picked up by Collins, fires it. The shot by Conley, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Pass to Young. Back to Herter. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. A nice shot by Young.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Here's O'Neal. Back to Conley. The three ball. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. From behind the arc. Herter gets the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The baseline J. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Well, the mid-range game is a comfort spot for Donovan Mitchell. Sometimes it's the thing that gets him going offensively. Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Wide open. Rebound Atlanta.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are two hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Young misses.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Left side, Conley. Capella with a rebound.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Utah trailing here. From deep, Conley. Collins with the rebound.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Herter. Pass to Hunter. And stolen by Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. And it's Mitchell. The miss. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 from the floor. From 18 feet away, they grab their own miss.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Jazz making their last shot. Here's Herter. Ooh, the turnaround jumper. Count it. Herter's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Conley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Mitchell finds Conley. Fires from the line. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Young. Now here's Hunter. Back to Young. Now Capella. Over to the wing. To the inside. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Outside Mitchell. 3-pointer. Gets the 3-ball to go. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept in creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Now here's Collins. Another shot. Here's Capella. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Hawks on top. They're up by 2, and we'll get things started in the second. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Conley against Young. Jacks up a 3. And he can't get that one. And Utah will come the other way. Here's Conley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Goes up at the elbow. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. 4-3. Utah with the rebound. On the wing, Mitchell, guarded by Capella. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging. I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Herder. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Jazz have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
For Atlanta, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Pass to Herder. Now here's Capella. Here's Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pulls it. That one's wide left. Oh, got a piece of it. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Outside Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. And so it's Utah with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Pass to Herder. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul. For Utah, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Outside Mitchell.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Down low. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
The 3 from Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell. The Hawks trailing. Left side Young to the paint. Tipped away. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Inside, here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Here's Mitchell. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Mitchell's got 13.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Outside Young to the middle. And it's Capella with the jam.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. Unable to get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Fires from the wing. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
We can't forget about Young's in-between game. When he notices these shots are open, he's so good at taking them.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Conley with the ball. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 2. Over Hunter. And it's Mitchell. The miss. He gets it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's tied as... got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Herder. 5 points in the game. Now Mitchell. Tries it from 16. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Consistency and efficiency is where we've seen the greatest improvement from Donovan Mitchell. How comfortable is he off the bounce?
Yep, that one goes. Young's got 6 points.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And here's Conley. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Clock at 6. The 3 from Mitchell. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks. As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
Money from 17 feet out. Young's got 4 points this quarter. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And here's Gobert. From deep, Conley. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Seems like they've lost their defensive focus here in the second half, giving up way too much shutter.
Here's Young. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Jazz have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Mitchell. And again, it's Utah.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
Pass to Capella. Young against Conley. And he's going for the oop here. And a slam dunk by Capella.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
Here's Mitchell. Now Gobert. Shoots over Capella. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And it's Capella with the jam. That gives him a double-double.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Conley on the attack. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Young, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Now just a 3-point Utah lead. Utah has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Conley with the ball. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Right side Mitchell. Over Herder. Deflected. 2-second difference between shot and game clock.
Is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. And for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A lot of experience on the floor tonight. Greg, how does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Tipped away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Lowry can't get it to go. Conley with it. From 15 feet away, and that one comes up a bit short.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Nailed from three-point land.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Conley for three. Another miss by Utah.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Robinson finds Tucker. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist from Tucker.
Nice shot from Bam there, embracing any opportunity he gets to scoring close.
Conley with the three. Passes it to Mitchell. Launches it. He can't hit that time. And it's Miami the other way. Outside Robinson. The pass to Tucker. Adebayo down low. Defended by Gobert. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Clock at 2. And Lowry puts up a deep three. Gobert pulls it in. Tucker the pass to Adebayo. Good on the three-point shot. Adebayo's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
From deep. Conley's shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
On the wing, Mitchell. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
That three off the mark.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked. To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Jazz trail by 11. Conley the pass to O'Neal. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. Outside Butler. Lets the three fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early. The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
Lowry for three. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Robinson misses. Jazz trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Outside Butler. Three-pointer. Pass to Adebayo. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mitchell wide open. Again, Mitchell missing. And so it's the Miami Heat going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they're
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get out.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Jazz trail by 10. With the step back, pass to O'Neal. For 3, Mitchell carries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Butler kicks to Robinson. Hands it from downtown. 6 points for him.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Mitchell outside. Shoots the 3. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Utah.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
From deep three-point range, kept alive. Here's Robinson. The kick outside to Butler. Here's Tucker. Off target from three-point range. Jazz trail by 7. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
No coverage that time. Robinson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Outside, Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert on the wing. Mitchell. It's another look. Outside, Bogdanovich. Conley with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Conley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Robinson for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And it's Mitchell missing.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Robinson misses, and there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Jazz trail by 10. Conley feeling it out. Beyond the arc. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Conley against Adebayo. On the wing, Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. A 3-ball. Trains the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 13.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
This is why you spend so much time devising ways to space the floor. If you can't, you don't get very far.
On deep, Adebayo. Knocked loose and out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Jazz trail by 7. Mitchell outside. Over Robinson. Gobert against Adebayo. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. A nice shot by Tucker.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Conley into the lane. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
The defense was clearly not on the same page. No one picked up.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
18.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Jazz trail by 7. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. Takes the 3. They get the rebound.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Now Hero, covered by Mitchell. Here's the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And here's Conley outside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. The Heat leading by 5. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Oladipo for 3. Miami no good on that time either. Utah's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Conley for 3. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
For Miami, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Now, Hero. He's tightly guarded. Here's Dedmon. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. Utah the foul.
The thing about Dedmon, doesn't have a lot of go-to moves, but his activity causes havoc.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Jazz trail by 7. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Hero, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Mitchell. And it's blocked. And they get it back. O'Neal from long range. It's hauled in by Hero. Miami leading by 7. The kick out to Oladipo. Takes a 3. The Heat get it back. And a new 14. Just 5 to shoot. There's Hero with the 3. To the paint. There's Bogdanovich. Got a piece of it. Passes to Hero. Shoots. Gobert with the block. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And here's Oladipo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the feed to Dedmon. Over Gobert.
And the defensive chops of Gobert just knows how to hold down the fort for his team.
Outside Bogdanovich. Gobert trying to get open. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovic consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his fourth season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honest.
Hero from long range. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. And the Heat lead by 10.
A knockdown three-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Oladipo finds Hero. On deep. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Jazz trail by 7. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Gobert, the pass to O'Neal. From deep three-point range, the shot by Mitchell, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Conley for 3. It's not going to go for him.
One made three going for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Dedmon kicks to Oladipo. From outside the arc, Bogdanovic grabs the miss. Bogdanovic has got his 5th rebound in this one. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Miami with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead early. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. .15 seconds left to play in the third. Spruce's shot is good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. It could go. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, through 3/4 of play. Down double digits. It may.
All right, look who's coming on the court.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. It's the group on the 4 for Miami.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well.
Rebound, Utah. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Takes a step back. Here's Mitchell. Hands the 12-footer.
That jumper of Mitchell is superb. Has a great feel for when to take these mid-range shots.
Pass to Adebayo. Off target from outside. Jazz trail by 11. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. A second chance effort. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Gobert.
I mean, he closed the gap on that play with his speed. Jimmy Butler on defense is a treat to watch.
Mitchell against Adebayo. Well, their pass to Adebayo. Robinson for 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. Outside Conley. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Another miss by Utah. The Heat leading by 11. Robinson for three. Adebayo kicks to Buck. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
I love what Jimmy Butler brings to your offense. The ability to score without dominating the ball.
For three, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Tucker can't get it to go.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
On the wing, Mitchell. Over Butler. Again, Mitchell missing.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
It's Butler that time on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
From deep. And they recover it for three. Can't hit that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Mitchell with it. Butler covering. Looking to end his cold spell. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Heat.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Bam Adebayo.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Robinson for three. O'Neal with the rebound. Utah with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Butler way outside. Miami no good on that time either.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now Lowry. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Thank you, David. Quick